Alright gang, now for the video you've all been waiting for, requesting grind style calisthenics for the push chain. Now all the muscles that are responsible for getting the hands away from the torso, chest, shoulders, triceps particularly. So we start off with phase number one, of course, which is the tension control phase. This one, just like we had before, where we take the shoulders forward and back. Now with the emphasis on this one is we're trying to engage the shoulders and chest together here. So I'm spending a little extra time in this position and just building up the stability in the back, because a lot of the ability for you to tense up your chest comes from the stability in your back muscles. So just back and forth, I'm taking all of my back muscles, turning them on, my lats, my traps, keeping everything in, forward, back, forward, and tensing just a few times, waking things up. Also for the shoulders, I'm just gonna keep my hands back. And you know that old game where we used to push our hands against the doorway and then you'd walk forward and they'd lift them up? Well, you gotta do the same thing with your hands here, and I'm prying my hands apart. So I'm kind of like trying to do a lateral raise and tensing up the entire shoulder. So I'm not forward, not back, I'm just kind of neutral, and I'm tensing and flexing up my shoulders a little bit with that. You can kind of elevate just a few times, and that just wakes up the deltoids a little bit. Now onto the triceps. Triceps, just kind of pushing against the back of my hand to tense up the tricep here and then here. Once again, it's good to get the tension control built in both the extended and, well, the stretched out position for the muscle and the flexed position. So here, this one here is a particularly good one, because a lot of us, we have tension control here. We're like, yeah, I got my tricep turned on. But at the bottom of dips and push-ups, it's like nothing. So just you don't even have to push. You just simply tense up the back of your arms along with your shoulders. We want the triceps working with the shoulders at the same time, because it's all included. We don't want to isolate, we want to include. Just tensing up a little bit. Now we'll move on to the stability portion of the workout. All right, for the stability portion, we're gonna get a little bit of shift work from the push-ups. Again, these are in my book, Bodyweight Training for Martial Arts, but we're gonna do cross shifting push-ups. We're going front to back and side to side. So torquing the arms in, getting down here. Again, it's moderate resistance, so if this is like difficult for you as far as resistance goes, then do it on an incline, but keeping the shoulders back, forward and back, side to side, twisting, basically getting the chest to turn on, shoulders forward, shoulders back, forward, back, there we go. Yeah. Pressing into the hands. We can also work on stability here on the grind straps, because grind straps give us the ability to twist and torque and shift and move. So I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing here and just go in and out, in and out, shift it around. A good question a couple of you asked me was, Matt, what about warm-up sets before your third phase, the grind phase or the strength phase? That's a very good question. Generally, the tension control and stability work should feel like it's a bit of a workout enough in the muscles that it wakes them up and you're about ready to go. But if you feel like you're going to benefit from having one, maybe two lighter sets of the exercise you're gonna do, by all means, listen to your body and do what you feel is best for you. All right, so for grind phase, strength phase, now we have previous sets that I did on my grind straps, so I should be able to match this, unlike yesterday's work where that was first time done on grind straps. We have dips of 10, 9, and 7. So we're trying for 10, 9, and more than 7. set 10, check, done. All right, after a couple of minutes, usually about 2, maybe 3 minutes is a good amount of time to rest. So now we're going for the second of 3 sets, matching 9 repetitions, working on range of motion. I'm working on trying to get as deep as I possibly can with each repetition. All right, so time for set number 3, the third one. This is the money set. So we did 7 last time I had done this workout, so now I need shooting for 8, maybe 9 repetitions. But now the muscles are really feeling pumped. They got a good amount of fatigue in, so who knows quite what I'm going to get, but nothing left to do but to do it. Oh yeah! All right, I'm super stoked about that. 2 extra reps on the last one. It's a hell of a progression. Very excited about that. So now is the 4th phase. We have the hypertrophy phase. Now, last time video, I had kind of a finishing style of hypertrophy where I went to rows from pull-ups to really make the muscles fatigue. This time I'm showing you a different version of what you can do in this phase, where instead of doing a high fatigue, lower tension version of the main exercise, we're gonna go more with bodybuilding style with kind of an isolated workout. So today we're working on shoulders with the Y-flies on the grind straps. So yeah, this is another variation of what you can do in this phase. So instead of bringing your muscles to super high level fatigue, you can pinpoint areas that are maybe a weakness for you, or you're trying to build them back up. Like in my case, my shoulders, they're kind of the weak link in my chain. So you can do this to already hit the fatigue that I've got from the compound movement, more of an isolated fashion. So there we go. Our 4 phases are complete. If you have questions on this type of workout format, you can check out these videos here or leave your questions down below. Talk to you guys in the next workout. Till then, be fit, live free.